Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. You know how it goes. We grab a stack of fascinating articles, and together, we dig in, uncover the good stuff. And today, we're diving into something you all sent my way. It's a piece called Artificial Intelligence Meets Art, Exploring the Boundaries of Creativity from the DX Today blog, published just a couple days ago, actually November 29th, 2024. Clearly, this whole AI and art thing is sparking some serious curiosity. So let's talk about it. Are we on the verge of a whole new definition of what creativity even is?
Well, yeah. And, the article jumps right into it. It starts talking about how artists and designers are already using AI in all sorts of ways. We're talking generating these crazy, complex visual compositions. And then there are these interactive installations, where they blend the physical and digital world.
I'm trying to picture that walking through a museum, but the artwork is reacting to me, changing as I move around it. That's not just viewing art anymore. It's you're part of it.
Yeah.
And the article also brings up how AI can analyze all this data, tons of it. And that gives artists a whole new well of inspiration, things they might never have thought of on their own.
Yeah. One of the fascinating things here is that AI seems to be kind of shifting the role of the artist. They're not necessarily the sole creator anymore. It's more like they're becoming a director, a collaborator, working with the AI.
Interesting. So where does that leave traditional art practices then?
Right. Big questions.
Yeah.
And the article actually mentions this guy, Klingemann. He uses, get this, machine learning stuff like generative adversarial networks, GANs. I don't know if you've heard of those.
Oh, GANs. Okay, yeah, that's getting pretty techy. So he's basically setting up these two AI algorithms to compete with each other. And somehow that makes art. It's he's unleashing this creative beast with a mind of its own.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Now that you mention it, didn't I see something too about this designer, Yuxi, something about using AI for these installations that blur the lines between art and tech?
You're right, Yuxi. Yeah, her work with AI is definitely pushing the boundaries of what we traditionally consider art.
Okay, so this is making me think about the whole workflow for artists. If AI can do all the technical stuff, mixing colors, making brush strokes, could that free up artists to spend more time on the ideas behind their art, the big picture concepts?
It could be incredibly liberating,
Yeah.
Imagine the time saved, the freedom to just experiment without getting bogged down in the technical stuff.
Yeah.
But then we come to this huge question. If AI is doing more the technical stuff, does that change how we define art itself? What do you think?
Well, if the core idea, the direction, still comes from a human artist, isn't the AI just an extension of their creativity, a super-powered paintbrush maybe? But yeah, you do have to wonder where the line is. It's AI is forcing us to look in the mirror, re-examine our own ideas about creativity, all those long-held notions about what it means to create.
That's a good point.
So we're kind of rethinking what creativity even means now. Could AI actually be pushing us towards, I don't know, some kind of paradigm shift in how we create and experience art?
It's a real possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. What if AI can, help us break free from all the technical limitations of making art? What kind of crazy new forms of expression could come out of that? The article even mentions, immersive installations powered by AI that could literally transport us to new worlds. Or art experiences that change based on our own input, how we interact with it.
That makes me think of those choose-your-own-adventure books. Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
But instead of turning pages, you're walking through this landscape, this artistic landscape that's constantly changing around you.
Right.
That would be amazing.
Not just about creating new experiences, though. It's about potentially entirely new art forms, things we haven't even thought of yet.
Right.
I mean, we're talking algorithms that can compose music, write poetry, even choreograph dances. It's who knows what creative doors this technology could unlock.
Right. It's AI is this giant, uncharted territory of creative potential, and we're just barely starting to peek around the edges.
Yeah.
But, okay, let's get real for a sec. What are some real-world examples of these new art forms? What's AI actually doing out there?
Well, take generative art, for example. It's a perfect example. It's not just AI creating a static image. It's algorithms that are constantly evolving, churning out this endless stream of new, unique visuals.
Wow.
It's almost like watching evolution happen, but instead of new species, we're seeing new artistic expressions emerge.
So it's AI is tapping into this infinite well of creativity or something. And this is happening right now. Are there actual galleries showing this generative art?
Absolutely. There are galleries and online platforms specifically for showcasing this kind of art. And it's not just visuals. AI-powered music composition is also blowing up. Algorithms are writing these complex, nuanced musical pieces.
Okay, I'm trying to imagine what that sounds like. Is it just like random notes and rhythms, or can these algorithms like actually capture emotions, feelings in the music?
That's the crazy part. They train these AI systems on huge data sets of music. So the AI learns all these patterns, harmonies, structures, and the result is often music that honestly feels surprisingly human, like melodies that actually evoke real emotions.
I'll be honest, I was a bit skeptical at first. But an algorithm writing music that can move someone to tears, that's pretty mind-blowing. I mean, it really makes you question what creativity even is.
And that's the power of AI in the art world, isn't it?
Yeah.
It makes us confront these fundamental questions about creativity, about authorship, about the nature of art itself.
Yeah.
It's a conversation that's just getting started.
And a conversation we're going to keep having right after this. Stick with us as we go even deeper into this wild world of AI and art. Okay, so we've been talking about how AI could totally reshape art, but now I'm curious about the more practical stuff. Like, how is this going to affect the art market itself? Could we actually see, AI-generated art hanging in big-name galleries or, like, selling for millions at auction?
I mean, it's definitely possible. We're already seeing AI-generated pieces being sold at some pretty reputable auction houses. You have to remember, a lot of art's value comes from its novelty, right? Its uniqueness, its ability to, like, make you think or feel something. And AI can definitely tap into that.
Right, right. But will the serious collectors, the art critics, will they actually embrace it? Or will they see it as, I don't know, just a fad, like a passing trend?
Yeah, that's the big question, isn't it? The answer probably depends on, well, how AI art evolves. If it just stays purely algorithmic, like just copying existing styles, it might not have much staying power. But what if it starts to create truly new things? Experiences we've never seen before, things that spark real conversations. Then it's a whole different ballgame.
So it's like AI art has to prove itself, just like any new art movement. It can't just coast on the tech. It has to actually have artistic merit. But then how do we even judge that?
Exactly. And that's where art education comes in. How do we teach the next generation of artists, critics, how to navigate this new world? Do art schools need to, like, revamp their whole curriculum?
Yeah. I mean, should students be learning to code alongside, painting and sculpting?
Right.
And how do you teach someone to analyze art when the artist is an algorithm?
Right. It's totally uncharted territory for educators.
Yeah.
We need a generation that's not just technically skilled, but also able to wrestle with all these, like, conceptual and philosophical questions that AI art brings up. It's not just about making art with AI. It's about understanding it, its place in the whole art world.
It's almost like we need like a whole new branch of art history and criticism just for AI-generated stuff.
And even beyond that, think about the bigger societal implications. Will having all these AI tools make art creation more democratic? Like, could anyone become an artist? Or will it actually make things less equal because only people who can afford the technology will be able to compete?
It's a double-edged sword for sure. AI has the power to be both really empowering and potentially really exclusionary. It's something we have to be aware of as this tech becomes more and more accessible.
Absolutely. It's a powerful tool, and like any tool, it can be used in good ways and bad. We have to, as a society, figure out how to guide its development so that it enriches our creative potential, not diminishes it.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive, let's do a little future gazing. Any predictions for the future of AI and art?
I think we're going to see the line between artist and audience become even more blurred. Interactive, personalized experiences will be everywhere. We might even see AI creating art in real time, responding to our emotions, and, like, shaping the artwork as we experience it.
Wow. Imagine walking through a museum where the exhibits are constantly evolving, like living, breathing things.
Yeah.
It's kind of exciting and kind of creepy at the same time, you know?
Exactly. But that's what makes it so cool. We're stepping into the unknown, and who knows what we'll find. This is really just the beginning of a fascinating and possibly world-changing chapter in the story of art.
And every good story needs a good ending. So let's leave our listeners with something to think about. What if AI becomes a true creative partner? Will there be a point where we can't even tell the difference between human-made art and AI-generated art? And if that happens, does it even matter? We've given you a lot to chew on today, and we hope you keep exploring this amazing intersection of art and technology. Until next time, stay curious.
Yeah, keep those creative wheels turning. And remember, the most important question isn't who made this or what made this. It's how does it make me feel? How does it make me think? How does it change how I see the world?